comrades, it is I, your supreme overlord, Vanny Vanilla. Ooh, baby! What a first episode for Mobile Suit Gundam, the Witch from Mercury, huh? The entire fanbase is divided more than when Iron-Blooded Orphans or Seed showed up, and that's okay. We have an entire series to unravel, so let's just take episode 1 for what it was, and it did its job. It set up a lot of things. It introduced us to a bunch of characters, and it really showed us what Gundam Aerial is all about. We're going to take a deep dive into the first episode of this series. I'll let you know ahead of time, there are heavy spoilers ahead, so you have been warned. So first things first, I have to say the animation in this show is absolutely beautiful. The visuals, the effects, the backgrounds, it not only screams mecha, it definitely gives a Gundam vibe. The character designs that they showed on the official site do not do the show justice. I was in awe of how clean this show was. It's definitely a spectacle. We start out with Suletta on her way to the school when she sees the first encounter between Suletta and Miorine, something that will trigger half of the fanbase later on. We get a snippet of life on the school with a montage of various scenes, including some scenes showing the Demi-Trainer mobile suits. That's these thick-looking little gems over here. The school is the size of a colony. It is ginormous. However, and I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, Suletta is not bad, but she's also not great. The amount of stuttering she does is cute for the first 5 seconds, but she continuously does it throughout the entire episode. Yes, I know, it's just one episode, so I won't pass judgment too harshly on her. At least not yet. But I can say with 100% certainty, she is way better than Mikazuki and Hiro. At least she has a personality and isn't some monotone one-trick pony. As for Miorine, it's so hard to get that name, by the way. Miorine, I can't pronounce it. She is clearly the tsundere of the series, and she has a cold exterior while apparently wanting to escape to Earth. What exactly does that mean? We're only one episode in, so we just have to let it play out. Their conversation is suddenly interrupted when a purple, I don't know why they said red, Delanza, piloted by the jock bad boy of the series, Guel Jeter. He's facing off against a Shiden-looking mobile suit called a Capel Ku? Yeah, you can tell these are Gundam names. This is the first fight we get to see, and it is incredible. The Delanza is swift and thick, even able to block beam shots with its arm. After an easy dispatch against his foe, Guel brags about his victory and reveals that both Miorine and the company will be his. Turns out she's a bit of a runaway bride from him, and with good reason. He's clearly a dick, and yet I'm really digging his bad guy act. I have a hunch that Guel is going to be a character that will grow on people. He has 2 paths he can take. He can either go the way of Jared Mesa and become a rival to Suletta, forever doomed to be constantly outwitted and outmatched, or he can go the way of Patrick Colasauer, a pompous, arrogant fool who somehow becomes more and more lovable as the series progresses. Again, this is just one episode, so let's let it play out. Personally, I think he's gonna have a huge payoff at the end of the series. During a discussion, Miorine reveals the important matters at the school are settled in duels, from money to authority to apologies, and even marriage partners? Yeah, we are definitely in a new era for Gundam. Apparently, this whole idea is Miorine's father, Delling, the head of the companies. So here's where it starts to get deep, and why I think the whole school drama thing is a front for something even bigger. We get a look at the big companies in the series. Jeturk Heavy Machinery, which makes Guel's Tony Danza, Peel Technologies, the creators of the Gundam Ferrict, and Grassley Defense Systems, the creator of the Michaelis. These 3 companies are all leading the Bennett Group as the top earners in mobile suit technology. Those in the red face immediate bankruptcy. Pause it right here, and you will see the possible Char of the series. So far, we don't have a name for this lady, but hey, a mask is a mask. Let's just hope it's not a letdown like Montag was. Anyways, back to the business meeting. A company called Parnio recorded 3 straight losses. Apparently, that's 3 strikes and you're out. The leader of the Grassley defense system, the guy with the Warhammer 40k nose thing, offers some advice, but Delling is a cold CEO with no remorse. The man gives 0 about anything or anyone but money. Back on the colony school, Miorine gives Suletta possibly the most disgusting tomato I've ever seen. I mean, who puts lava into a tomato? I'm kidding, but I do hate tomatoes. But really, it's a genetically altered tomato. This is truly an advanced stage for a Gundam series. Just remember how Mikazuki popped prunes like Dr. House pops Vicodin. Anyways, Guel interrupts them in a typical jock fashion. After being insulted by Miorina because he's a daddy's boy, he tears apart her little garden and even pushes her down. Bumbling, stuttering Suletta intervenes by slapping Guel in the ass? In all of my years of watching Gundam, we have the Char kicks, the bright slaps, the Camille punches, and now the Suletta ass slaps. Suletta challenges Guel to a duel, albeit in the style of ooh woo, stutter, stutter, duel. Naturally, Guel accepts the challenge, thinking this stuttering buffoon can't pilot a mobile suit. Meanwhile, back to the real meat of the show, Guel's father, Vim, is apparently plotting Delling's assassination so he would gain control of the companies. As it stands, Guel is engaged to Delling's daughter and thus inherits everything? Vim isn't a fan of these duels, so he feels it's time to act now before something happens to where Guel is no longer the fiancé. How foreshadowing. Guel launches in his Tony Danza, and Shadiq happily watches the duel. He invites the monotone Ellen to watch, but he is uninterested. It's okay, Ellen. I am uninterested in you as well. The rules of the duel are simple. Destroy the head antenna and you win, just like G Gundam, but that involves the head being destroyed. Much to Guel and Suletta's surprise, Miorine has hijacked Gundam Aerial. That tsundere took Suletta's iPhone and used it to activate the aerial. The duel begins and you can tell Miorine is not an adept pilot. She isn't even a member of the piloting department. But Suletta, rolling in a Haro cycle, rushes to the aerial and takes it back. Suletta unleashes the aerial's true power. A funnel system? Wait. This can't be right. This is like equipping level 100 gear in an RPG at the very beginning. Guel is easily defeated. I mean, did he even stand a chance? It's a damn funnel system. Or as Ellen calls it, a Gundam. Suletta finishes the duel by taking out the Tony Danza's antenna. Because she won, this puts a wrench in Vim's plans on killing Delling. Oh, why? Because whoever takes down the top duelist in the school becomes the holder, which means the holder is the fiancé of the Princess Miorine Rembrandt. So that's the end of episode 1. What could possibly go wrong? First, I'm going to say this. This entire episode is just the first episode of Revolutionary Girl Utena. Yes, I know some writer or something worked on this show and worked on a novel or something, but the point is, if you find the first episode of Utena and watch it, you'll see the big similarities. It's one thing to make a homage, it's another just to rinse and repeat. I'm not complaining, but I'm just pointing it out. Now here is where the fanbase gets divided in multiple ways. You've got one side championing the representation of lesbians in Gundam. On the other side, you have everyone screaming, "Wee, it's woke garbage, they can't do this to Gundam." I am here to tell both sides, shut the up. It's the first episode. Calm down. I have never seen so many people pass judgment on an anime over one episode. Maybe it's because it's been 7 years since Iron-Blooded Orphans, I don't know. But both sides are ridiculous about handling this whole thing. No, really, you've got LGBT fans basically touchdown dancing and rubbing it in like their side won, while the other side of the fanbase is crying out that it's woke. I hate to tell the anti-woke crowd, but Yuri anime has been a thing for a long time. Why would you complain about 2 anime girls hooking up? I know what you all look at in Rule 34. There is a whole series to go. and I don't know how many episodes there will be. I was told 25, but that sounds like a season 1 type deal. I'm willing to bet it's a full 50 episodes. Anywho, comrades, that's the video. Let me know what you think down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did episode 1 ruin your life? Or are you like me, just sitting back and enjoying the ride while patiently waiting for the next one to drop? Also, shameless plug, don't forget to follow my Instagram, vanny.vanilla.v3. I answer every DM I get, so I take a whole lot of pride in that. So feel free to drop a like, a sub, and a follow. Take care, comrades. Bye! Congratulations, you made it to the end. The cringe is over, unless you want more. Do it. Click those videos in the box. Do it. Do it.